Hi, I'm Arlene and I'm back again with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite perfume houses, which is Lancôme. Um, I pulled out all of my Lancôme fragrances and I'm noticing that it's one particular um, style or name that I love by Lancôme, and so that's what made it one of my um, favorite perfume houses. But here we are, and we're going to continue. And I want to say hello and welcome to everyone. Glad you're here with me. Um, Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and you can take the time to do that now and leave a comment. Okay, so it turns out that I have 12 Lancôme fragrances, but 8 of them are from the Trésor line. Okay, so I tried to put them in order of how I bought them within the line. I'm not exactly sure because I didn't go back and look at any videos. So I'm going by memory or to the best of my memory. So they're not in line in order of the year they came out, but in the order that I think that I bought them. Okay. So first of all, my very first one and my favorite. This is Lancôme Trésor. Lancôme La Nuit Trésor 2015. This is the EDP. That's when it was released. This is my very favorite, I think, just my favorite perfume. This was the one that I picked out of my fragrance personality. If I could only have one perfume, this was it. Okay, so this has notes. It has lots of notes. So let me tell you what I pick up. This is a beautiful, fruity, long-lasting, deep incense, praline. Has some pear and strawberry, or some berries that come out in the pear. Sweet, vanillic fragrance. It's very sensual. I think it's seductive. I think you can wear this anytime, any place, anywhere, any occasion, depending on how you spray. That's how it's going to come across. But it is beautiful. So, lots of fruity notes. It has pear, tangerine, bergamot, strawberry, vanilla orchid, black rose, passion fruit, praline, caramel, lychee, vanilla, patchouli, incense, coffee, licorice, coumarin, papyrus. That's a lot. It's a beautiful fragrance. If you have a chance to get your nose on it, I suggest that you do. This may be one that you have to ask for at a perfume counter, like a Macy's, Dillard's, wherever, a department store. If you can get your nose on it, do so. This is beautiful. You can order it from the Lancôme site, and the reason why I said the Lancôme site, because the Lancôme site a lot of times have really good sales. So you might want to check it out there. Or you can order it off the gray market and get a really good price. Like Fragrance Net, Fragrance X, maybe Joma Shop, one of those type of places. Beautiful. Try it out. So next, and I told you I'm going by memory. If you want to check it out, you can go check some of my playlists out. These are in it. It'll show like in a haul when I really got it. I bought most of them last year, one of them this year. So the next one I have here is Nuit Trésor Nude. This was released in 2020. So this has a simple note makeup. It has bergamot, rose, vanilla, coconut. This is not your tropical coconut. This is a year-round coconut. This fragrance is beautiful. It's more of an intimate fragrance. It's not as projecting as the original. This is an EDP. It's very vanillic. It still has a bit of the Nuit DNA, but it has coconut. It's a beautiful scent. It's really sweet and pretty, and the coconut comes through, but it's not like I said, it's not a summer coconut per se. This is a year-round coconut. It's not your suntan lotion type of coconut. This is elevated. It's beautiful. It layers well. This is a really beautiful fragrance. The bergamot comes out in it, the sweetness, the rose, the vanilla. It's just beautiful. So this is Lancôme Nuit Trésor Nude. This one may be getting harder to find. I think it's still on the Lancôme site, and you may find it on some gray markets. But look it up. And you might find people that's selling it like for eBay and Amazon. But read your reviews before you order from those sites. I actually think I ordered it from eBay. So next I have Lancôme Nuit Trésor Toilette. So this is the EDT. I got this one from Nordstrom's Rack. At the time, they had it on the website, so I ordered it. This is just as beautiful as the original. It's just a little lighter. The DNA is very close, but I guess this would be considered more of your spring summer Nuit, but it's just as beautiful. As I said, it has less notes. It's lacking the incense and like the praline, so I would say it's not as sweet, but you're still getting your vanilla and your rose and your fruits. So this one was released in 2017. This is the EDT, and it has notes of raspberry, blackberry, lychee, blackcurrant, citruses, bergamot, damask rose, peony, lily of the valley, Tahitian vanilla, patchouli, white musk. Beautiful fragrance. If the EDP is too strong, I would suggest that you try the EDT if you can get your hands on it. This one, in my opinion, it lasts, it has a good longevity, and it projects. It's just not as deep, sexy, sultry as the original. But beautiful all the same. Now, this one is Lancôme Nuit Trésor Musc Diamant. This was released in 2019. For a lot of people on YouTube, this one is their favorite. It's a lighter fragrance. This is an EDP, but it's not as long wearing, it's not as projecting. This one sits a lot closer to your skin, but just like the bottle, it's a cleaner, fresher version of your Nuit Trésor. This is beautiful. This one has a lot of musk, as it has musk in the name. Once again, the Musc Diamant was released in 2019. It has notes of white musk, raspberry, violet leaf, white musk again, damask rose, freesia, jasmine, white musk again, vanilla, almond, sandalwood, patchouli. Like I said, this is fresher, more aquatic, more airy, of course musky, it's sweet, it's vanilla, it's fruity, it is beautiful. It has a beautiful raspberry note in here that's sweet and scrumptious, is sultry. It just is a lighter wear, closer to your skin, but just as beautiful, with the underlining Nuit DNA running through. Beautiful. Oh, another thing, I don't know if you can find this one. You might be able to find it once again on like Amazon or eBay. It's no longer on Lancôme's site. At least the last time I looked, it wasn't on there. This is a beautiful fragrance. It might be discontinued, so if you're interested, you might have to go through a third-party retailer on Amazon or eBay. I've never seen this on the gray market, but it may be there. So check like FragranceNet and all that type of stuff. So that's Musc Diamant. Next, I have another favorite on the YouTube streets. This is Lancôme Nuit Trésor Folie. This was released in 2018. I believe this one is another one that has been discontinued. You may be able to find it on the gray market or on a third-party site. I'm not sure. This is a fruity, lighter wear, not as complicated as the EDP, but this is also an EDP. People find this easier to wear because it doesn't have the incense in there, so it's not as deep dark as the original, but it's just as beautiful. It still holds on to the Nuit DNA. Still pretty vanilla with some patchouli. So this one has red currant, pink pepper, pear, bergamot, damask rose, violet, peony, jasmine, bourbon vanilla, tonka bean, benzoin, nutmeg, and ambroxan, patchouli, and woody notes. So it's a bit spicy, but it's sweet. Rose with other florals. It's beautiful. So this one is Folie. The next one that I have is, oh, I'll break that. I don't know. This is Lancôme Nuit Trésor Intense. This one was released in 2022, so last year. This is your cherry Lawit. It has notes of damask rose, sour cherry, almond milk, Madagascar vanilla, woody notes. This one is pared down. It still has the Lawit DNA, but you do get the cherry almond scent in here. It says intense, but I would say it does not last as long as the original or the EDT or even Folie. I would say this one is, I would even say it may even wear closer to the skin. But it's a beautiful scent. It is a compliment getter. The fruitiness from the cherry comes through. It's very beautiful. You get the floral notes, the rose. And I want to say that Lancôme has already discontinued this intense version. Once again, look on the gray markets or the third parties. Read your reviews to make sure that you're getting a reputable person that's selling it to you. But this is beautiful. You just may have to look a little bit harder for it. But I think you will be able to find it since it just came out last year. This is the intense. It's if you like cherry fragrances, check it out. It's really pretty. It's delicious. These are beautiful. I fell head over heels over all of the Lawit fragrances. I haven't had one yet that I don't like, but I really do like the DNA. Now this one came out this year. Out of all of them, I would say this is the most different. This one, it still has the DNA floating through, but it's more of a vanillic type fragrance. And like I said, this one came out in 2023, and I have not said the name. It's Lancôme Nuit Trésor Fleur de Wheat. Now, you may have heard me speak about this one on other videos, and I'll say Nuit Trésor Fleur something something, or I might just say Fleur, because I never can remember the rest of the name. This one has damask rose, jasmine, tuberose, and I think this is the only one that has tuberose, mirabilis, which is a type of flower, macchiato, whipped cream, patchouli. It's yummy. It's yummy, y'all. If you're into all of the wonderful vanilla fragrances that were released in 2023, I suggest that you get this one. The coffee note in here to me is not strong. It just makes it creamy and lactonic. You're getting that whipped cream. This one is lacking vanilla. Even though I say it's a vanilla fragrance, I think for me, the whipped cream is taking the place of the vanilla. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And in the main accords, it does say vanilla. So, this is a beautiful fragrance. Once again, if you're into vanilla fragrances, try to get your nose on it or order it. I want to say I ordered it directly from the Lancôme site at the beginning of the year, and I love it. So, soon as I hear that they're coming out with a new Lawit, I'm getting it. I'm blind buying it because I love this line. So the last one that I got this year, even though this is an older one, This one was released in 2011. This is beautiful. Where is the, oh. This does not smell old or vintage or anything like that. This is really good. I got it at a really good price from the duty free shop on my way to Reno, Nevada this year. So I believe I got it in, oh no, wherever my layover was, and I can't even remember. It was a horrific plane trip except for getting this. Was I laid over in Vegas? I don't remember. Wherever I was laid over, that's where I got it. And this one is called this one is Lancôme Trésor Midnight Rose. So it's not really part of the La Wheat line, but it's part of the Trésor. And all of these have Trésor in the name. So this one is an EDP. It was released in 2011. It has raspberry, rose, cassis, pink pepper, peony, jasmine, vanilla, musk, Virginia cedar. This is a compliment getter. It's beautiful. It smells beautiful in the air, on your skin. It is a beautiful raspberry. And to me, it has a bit of deepness in it. It must be from the Virginia cedar. I know Virginia cedar is different from regular cedar. And we have a little bit of pink pepper that's making it slightly spicy. Beautiful. Now this one, you can still find this one in department stores. And I believe you can find it at some Sephora's in the store. But Sephora still sells this. But I would suggest that you get it off the gray market. Look on Fragrance X, Fragrance Next, Joma Shop, those type of places. You will find it for a better price. This is beautiful. Especially if you like raspberry and rose and vanilla. And you like something that's going to get you some compliments and you know you're going to smell good whenever you put it on. Try Midnight Rose by Lancôme under the Trésor line. Did I say the department stores still have it? You may have to ask for it because it may be behind the counter, but they usually have this one in store so that you can smell it. Really good. Next, I have two of these. I've never had the original. I've only have the two flankers. And this is Oui La Vie. This one was released in 2022. You know it by the pretty star bottle. I'm not sure how many stores still have it in stock because they did discontinue this one. You may find it on the Lancôme site or third parties or discounters, the gray market. This is a beautiful scent to me. It's an easy wear. The raspberry and the violet in here, or is it iris? To me, it smells like violet. It's iris. It just gets that little sharpness to me, so I thought it was violet. On the main accords, it says violet, but on the notes, it says iris. But this is beautiful. This was released 2022, last year. This has raspberry, pink pepper, bergamot, rose, ylang ylang, sweet notes, iris, and patchouli. I hear people on YouTube talk about it every now and then. I just heard Roxanne from Roxanne's Retreat said that she had it on. This is beautiful. I don't know why it wasn't that popular on YouTube, but this is good, really good. It's a beautiful fragrance. It's a pretty girl fragrance, easy to wear, and you smell beautiful, delicious, all of the things. So one thing I would say, I've never had the original from I never had the original La Vie Belle. I heard it's very long lasting. Oh, I do got some samples. But anyway, I heard it was very long lasting. This one, to me, you have to reapply, but it's beautiful. So the next one that I have is the new one that was released in 2023. This is Lancôme La Vie Belle Iris Absolute. Another beautiful one. This is a fruity iris fragrance because iris is in the name. It's a bit powdery, but I really, really like this. I do hear more people talk about this release more so than the Oui. And to me, this one is long lasting. Now, this is still on the site because it was released this year on the Lancôme site. You'll find it in most of the department stores like Macy's and also in Sephora. I can't remember if I seen it at Ulta, but I know I seen it in Sephora. And when I smelled it, I was like, ooh, I gotta have it. I really enjoyed this. This is beautiful to me. It is sweet. Now, what I will say, to me, it has like a smokiness in the background. I don't know if everybody picks up on that, but I really like it. I think it makes it more of a sultry, sexy type fragrance. Even though that's not the only occasion. I think you can wear this anytime, anywhere, any place, and I think it'll fit the bill. It's a really nice fragrance. I'm and now I think I would say that it may be a bit more mature. So I don't know how much the young people would like this. Unless you like more mature fragrances. It's not your sugary sweet candy. I don't know. Something is irritating my neck. It's not the sugary sweet candy type fragrance, even though it's sweet. Now, this is the fragrance that I wore heavily with, what is that called? Oh my God, it's another violet fragrance. I can't think of the name right now. A Middle Eastern fragrance. I wore these two together, and my coworkers was like, they told me I smelled like an old lady. I'm still laughing about that. But this smells good. I think I just went overboard with the sprays, but once it toned down, and I kept smelling it all day. Now, it may have been overpowering because I went crazy with the sprays. But let me tell you, when I got home, my clothes smelled so good. This is beautiful. I don't care what they say. Just don't go overboard with the sprays. Okay, so my next one is a vanilla fragrance. This is Hypnôse. It was released in 2005. It has passion flower, jasmine, gardenia, vanilla, and vetiver. To me, it comes across slightly, it's just different. It's a sweet, kind of tropical vanilla fragrance when I mix it with something spicy, the spicy vanilla comes through. If I mix it with something that's more floral or tropical, that comes through. This is a really pretty vanilla fragrance. It's aromatic. Oh my God, what is going on? Something. Okay. Anyway, it's just a beautiful vanilla fragrance. Now, this is another one you can find in the department stores, and I believe Sephora sells it, and it may have it in some Sephoras. You have to ask for this. This is going to be behind the counter. They do not have it on display. This is good. I guess the people that know, they just know because it's still in the stores and it is really pretty. I didn't spray it, but I'm smelling my Iris Absolu. But this is pretty. That is Hypnôse by Lancôme. Beautiful vanilla. And last but not least, I bought this at the very tail end of 2022. This is Lancôme Idôle Nectar. This is the one with the popcorn note that I can't pick up on. It just smells good. Out of all the Idôles I had smelled, this was my favorite. I did have a chance to wear the original, and after wearing it, I do like it. It's a fresh, easy type scent. They have a new one out called Now. It didn't grab my attention like this one did. This one is still my favorite. It has notes of grassy rose, Turkish rose, caramel, popcorn, vanilla. This is just a sweet, beautiful, almost candy smelling rose fragrance. Last year, even though it had all those roses in it, I couldn't pick up on the roses. But when I wore it this year, the rose was coming through. I was like, oh, I get a lot of the rose. And I've had a few people in my comments that said that all they could get from this fragrance was rose. But I get a lot of the beautiful sweetness. And it doesn't come across as popcorn. It comes across more like a candy sweet rose. So that is Idôle Nectar by Lancôme. This is it even a 30 ml? It might be a 25 ml. This is easy to carry with you. You can travel with it. You can stick it in your purse because it's so flat. But it's really pretty. Really pretty fragrance. Glad I have it. I wouldn't have mind getting a bigger bottle, but as you see, I haven't worn it all up. I have too much stuff. So for me, it's okay to get a small bottle to enjoy the fragrance. And if I want it again, I'll buy it again. Or maybe I'll have enough of it and just move on to the next thing. I hope you enjoyed this video. So these are all of my Lancôme fragrances, and I really enjoy the Lancôme house. I find their fragrances to be of quality, and they usually have a good projection. They last long. I enjoy my Lancôme fragrances. Let me know in the comment how you feel about Lancôme. Do you think that it's a old person's type fragrance house? Because that's what I believed until I started getting back into fragrances. I would not look at the Lancôme fragrances at all. And I do the same thing with Estee Lauder. I think their fragrances are more mature smelling, more for older people, like my parents' age. So I could be very wrong, and maybe I need to go discover some of Estee Lauder's fragrances. I'm not sure. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Leave some comments and share the video, like the video, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.